lends me all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Check out! 90! We own it! We own it! Watch the edge! Strong right. Middle! Watch it!
They'll run. This is Cannon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Blah. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
11. Hey, Alpha.
Out of the gun. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Switch. Let's go, Mexico.
Throwing his lock. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Check out! Blue 40!
Third and long. It's locked. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll go down at the 28. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
After the main field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Line, Kenny.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you.
Line, get line.
Check, check, check.
On first down, it's James, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check motion, motion, motion.
Now a give, right side. James. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
Three.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Pick it up, D. Right there. 54, right there, 54 Mike.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
That's got to be a long day.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's exit. Let's put that team on the bus.
Three.
Mike's my boy.
Talk with
Recon, 132 fighter. Out. Shoot. SOS.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Come on, set. Come on. Check. Watch 54. Put up. 22, Jet. Bomber. 22, Jet. Bomber. High seven.
From the 22, Brissett. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
From the red zone now, Brissett. He's got Green. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
We're ready. Pittsburgh. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Jets take over first.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
12. Hey, whoa.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Kill. Alert. 12. 53.
From the gun, here's Luck. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On second down, it's James. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, here's Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mike 54. Squeeze, double.
Right there. 54.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. To the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Watch the slant.
54 is Mike.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Mike 54.
Watch the run.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
54. Go. 54.
From the 16, Brissett to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
On 3rd down, it's Hunt. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Second and goal from the 1. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Colts pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On second and 9, Luck into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Brissett sets to throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Johnson was the intended receiver. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit up. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All day, baby, all day, baby.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Now it's Luck. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Hey, exit.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
3 down, 3 down. Set 11 speed.
The final shot before the break. Lock. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They can't hang with us. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No,
from the shotgun, it's Brissett. Green brings it in. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. Finding Green complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On the ground, it's James. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up...
Yeah.